Welcome back. Melissa Deely here with another episode of Health Hack. And right now I am talking about GMO foods, genetically modified foods, just to give you a heads up of what to look out for and things you may not be aware of. And I want to let you know today the top genetically modified crops. So in North America, there are more acres of genetically engineered soybeans being grown than there are of any other transgenic or genetically modified crop. And so when buying soybeans, you have to really be careful that you're choosing a non-GMO brand. And that then includes all the derivatives of soybeans. So your soy flour, your tofus, etc., etc. And you also want to be watching out for soy oil and lecithin as well, which is an emulsifier or a thickener. So reading your labels is really important if you are wanting to improve your health and to lower your risk of ingesting genetically modified foods. Another crop that is a real problem today is corn. And in fact, corn accounts for the second largest genetically modified acreage in North America. And again, you want to be watching out for things that are made from corn, such as corn flour, corn starch, corn oil, corn sweeteners. So there's a lot, and that includes corn syrup as well in terms of the corn sweeteners, and high fructose corn syrup, which is in so many things today, with the processed food industry just sweetening up all the products, because of course people are getting used to that sweetness and addicted to it. Another one is canola oil. And most of the canola oil in North America is actually produced in Canada, and a large percentage of that is genetically modified as well. So you, again, need to be reading labels and making sure that canola oil is not used in the ingredient list. Now, there is also super canola, which is not genetically modified. And then you can also be looking for organic canola oils, which is not as well. Then some potatoes are genetically engineered, and the one that is most commercially available is the Burbank russet. So you want to watch out for that one, as well as papayas. Most non-organic papayas grown in Hawaii are in fact genetically engineered. Cottonseed oil is another one. And since more than half of the US cotton crop is genetically modified, products containing cottonseed oil are almost certain to include genetically modified substances. And then there are other foods as well. Now you can go to a list called the www.safe-food.org in order to find a brand name shopping guide to non-GMO foods. So I've talked previously about the Environmental Working Group and their list of the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15, although I think it's now the Dirty 15 and the Clean 15. And so that's in regards to pesticides and herbicides, etc., that are getting into the food. But you can use this list. Again, www.safe-food.org in order to find your non-GMO foods to ensure that you are not getting the genetically modified version. So I hope that's helpful, and join me at my next episode as I continue to discuss the topic of GMO.